Hello and welcome back to Gamers with me, Delta, and today we are going to be playing Enter the Gungeon. So I just figured out in this game you can have multiple save files, but it's really obscure, so I'll show you how to do it. You're going to do Options, Gameplay, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and here you see Save Slot, and you can switch that. I'm not sure how many there are, but yeah, I've played this game a bit. I've beaten the game, kind of. The progression in this game is interesting. I haven't done nearly all there is to do. I haven't gotten any of the real endings. I've just completed a run without dying, but there is much more to do. So in Enter the Gungeon, you've got 5 characters here. This one, the cultist, is only available in co-op. So you've got your 4 main characters that you can actually choose from. Hunter starts out with a revolver, a crossbow, and a dog. The crossbow has ammo. Most starting weapons do not have infinite ammo, but the crossbow only has 100 shots. Most weapons in the game do have ammo requirements, which can be refilled. And the dog will dig up items for you sometimes. The convict starts with a pistol, a shotgun, secondary shotgun that has an ammo requirement, an raging photo that basically buffs them whenever they take damage, and a Molotov that they can throw as an active item. The pilot has his pistol, which is pretty okay. He's got his lockpick, which has a small chance to open, well, not that small, has a chance to open chests whenever you use it. It's an active item. I have no clue what that third item is. My best guess is it allows you to have 2 active items, although I'm really not sure. And he has a disarming personality, is that last one, which lowers the prices at shops. And finally, the Marine, who we're going to be playing today. He has a pistol, which is really good. His helmet here means you start with 1 armor. That's pretty much it. And also, I believe, when you take damage to that 1 armor, and whenever you get more armor, it activates a blank effect. He has this active item, which can call in an ammo drop, and the training, which allows him to, which basically gives him increased accuracy and reload speed. So, we are going to be starting out with the tutorial. Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. I was like you once, came to change the past, and now I have no future. Heh 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 heh. And there's some secret stuff in the tutorial. You do unlock stuff for this. I'm going to be attempting to 100% the game, if I actually, continue this series. Wayward soul, approach me and press E to speak. For it is I, Sir Manuel. Heed my words, and I will begin to show you how to survive in this accursed labyrinth. Continue through the door to begin your tutelage. Onward to greatness. Try flipping these tables or kicking those barrels with the E button. You can use those as cover in a gunfight. Excellent, interacting pupil, proceed to the next room. This is the most important lesson. You can dodge roll by pressing right-click and a direction. You are invulnerable to gunfire during the first half of the dodge roll, but vulnerable again once you hit the ground. This means you can dodge roll through bullets and other hazards. It requires precise timing. When you give the word, I'll open the barrier. Use the dodge roll to reach the right side of the room without perishing. Wait until the last second, then press right-click to begin the roll. Are you ready to begin the test? Pretty simple. Just dodge roll through stuff, basically. Nice work. An impasse. Use your dodge roll to jump over that pit. The door is open, but you've got 1 last pit to cross. Oh, I already crossed it. The dodge roll is the first and best way to avoid dying in a gunfight. Sometimes, though, the number of bullets can be overwhelming. For instance, there's no dodging through that, but there is a way to clear the path. These are called blanks. Using one will delete all enemy projectiles in a room and stop enemies from shooting for a short period. They will also push nearby enemies away. Great if you need a second to reposition. Pick them up by walking over them. Use them by pressing the Q button. Use a blank to clear the way of bullets, and then quickly make it through the gap. Just like that. Excellent. Blanks refill every floor, so use them when you need to. They can also be found throughout the gungeon, but I wouldn't rely on that. Onward. You got the basic, soldier. I suppose you've earned a reward. A gun befitting your stature and experience. Go on, open it. The pea shooter. Use the mouse to aim and left click to fire. Reload with the R button. But first you'll need something to shoot. One of the gungeon's natural inhabitants. Cruel, savage, and bloodthirsty. Now. Kill him! So this is a pea shooter. It's like even worse than most starting weapons. Cold-blooded. Truly, you are ruthless. The next rooms will be real gunfights. Kill all the enemies in each room and the doors will open. I'll meet you a few rooms ahead. Now go. Reload time on this is absolute garbage. As you would imagine from a gun that's meant to be bad. Oh, we also have the Ammonomicon. This basically shows the descriptions for your items. So, the pea shooter, baby's first gun, semi-automatic. Traditionally given to gungeoneers when they first arrive at the gungeon, it is incredibly weak. So you can see those barrels explode. What else would you expect from red barrels? That's a shotgun can. Oh no, you just blocked that bullet for me. You made it. You know how to dodge roll, shoot, and use blanks, but there's more to learn. You know how to use items that don't exist in gun form. This medkit, for example, will replenish your health. Pick it up by approaching it and hitting the E button. You got plenty of health right now, so don't use it yet. When you think you need it, jam the space button to use it. Okay, head on through. Is that the wind? No, we're underground. See the thing on the other side? That's a teleporter. Whenever you find one, you can always return as long as you aren't in combat. To use it, open up the world map by holding tab, then click the teleporter symbol you wish to warp to. Get it, or should I explain it again? Good, now use the teleporter to cross the gap. Interestingly, there's never a room like this in the entirety of Enter the Gungeon besides this one tutorial room. Never again do you have to use a teleporter to get across a gap. Only here. Remember, you can warp to any teleporter on the map, it's not ones in the same room, but they won't work if you're in combat. If you press E while standing on the portal, you can use it to teleport back to where you were. I'll be waiting a few rooms north of here. You should explore, try to find a better gun before you challenge the boss. So there are some secrets, too, in this tutorial. One that I will attempt to find. Unlocks quite a few interesting things, too, if you find it. I believe it's over here. Yes, this is it. You see that crack in the wall? That means there's a secret room there. They normally won't, cracks normally won't appear in the wall unless you shoot it with a non-starter weapon. And then to open it, you just use a blank. Old Knight Shield, heavy with experience. Old Knight Shield has joined the shootout. That means we've unlocked it. Listen to these two. Medkits provide substantial healing when used. Contains a small piece of fairy. Seeking a place that would provide a near constant flow of the desperate and injured. Medicine Sans Diplôme recognize the gungeon as the perfect place to found their practice. Old Knight Shield, heavy with experience. The shield of Sir Manuel, emblazoned with his house sigil, the cup of knowledge. There's a diagram on the back illustrating how to strap on a shield, and examples of when to use it, remarkably free of wear. And we also have the Old Knight's Helm, protects knowledge. And, tutorialized. That, right there, is a synergy, which, when you get certain items together, they'll give you a synergy. For example, this one upgrades the pea shooter, and also gives us a spinny shield. A sturdy, if modest helmet, once worn by a knight with an unusually large head. And also, there usually aren't doors like this leading out of the secret room. So now our pea shooter is much more powerful, and we have the shield orbiting us. And also a ton of armor. Normally secret rooms aren't nearly that good. Of course, but that's to unlock 2 items, and also to watch some special dialogue and more at the end of this. If you have 2 or more guns, hold left control to slow time and pick the one you want. Use left control to switch guns. So here we get the AK-47. The AK-47 is in many ways the gun against which all other guns are judged. This affordable and reliable piece of hardware has proven itself in nearly any terrain or situation. Jungle, snow, and dungeon were all accounted for in its timeless design. It can even fire underwater. So this is the weapon we'll be using against the boss, probably. Although, then again, our upgraded pea shooter is probably actually pretty good. You've gone through everywhere in the tutorial room. So now, let's head up here. Speak to me when you're ready for your final challenge. Are you ready to put all you've learned to the test? Yes, let's do this. Then, face me in single combat! And he's obviously a very easy boss. Okay, that actually does tons of damage. I mean, so does that. He has, like, no health. Well, I want to kill him with the pea shooter, just because it's the pea shooter. And it's a synergy, so it's pretty cool. And we get tons of hegemony credits for that. Those things are normally, like, really... pretty hard to come by. You get, like, 1 to 3, I think, for beating a boss, and about 10 for no-hitting a boss. Wait, that shield! You found my shield, which means you know my terrible secret. It's true, I never conquered the Gungeon. I'm no longer sure this even is the Gungeon. How humiliating. It's all his fault. That Snake Blockner. We were supposed to be partners, but shortly after we arrived, I was shot in the back. When I woke, I was trapped in some sort of chest. I called out for help, but no one came. I was sure it was him who shot me. I think he wanted the gun for himself, but he must have taken it. How do you know he didn't make it? Because if Blockner had changed the past, he would have never come to the Gungeon, and neither would I. But I'm still here, so he must have left. Or maybe he's stuck in the Gungeon too, it would serve him right. If you find him, tell him Manny says hi, if you know what I mean. You want me to kill him? Hey now, nobody said anything about killing. But yes, please do. Anyway, I have nothing left to teach you. Good luck with the Gungeon and your past. And apparently... oh, I guess he took the items. Interesting, I didn't know that. Oh, and we unlocked the pea shooter for this too. So yeah, our pea shooter is back to normal because he took the items. And now we descend. And we are back in the breach. So, let's end the episode off. This will be a short episode because it's just a tutorial. What did these guys say? You're now ready to enter the Gungeon, but not yet. Oh, we haven't unlocked the shop yet, I forgot. So we can't spend our hegemony credits. So, that will be it for this episode. This has been Biogamers, with me, Delta, in Enter the Gungeon. Goodbye.